So welcome to Conversations with Stack and KH. My name is Stack.
I'm KH. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, guys. So we're both the founders of Sunset Bits, and we're just gonna do a real spiel, or quick spiel rather, on what Sunset Bit means to us and what Roots means to us, I guess. The real point I did this for, anyone that knows Kola here has always known him as the man behind the scene. And for me, I feel like this year, it's time to get the story out there, right?
Word.
So I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, I'll start off with a question.
Yeah.
And we'll just get the conversation going.
Okay.
Yeah. So what does roots mean to you?
Well, roots.
Yeah.
When I think of roots, to be fair, I just think of origin. Like, for me, it resonates with where are you from. You know, like, that's what roots is for me. Like, your culture, your background, like, where you came from, like, where did you originate from? Like, that's what roots, for me, it's a very deep meaning. Like, the word roots,
right?
Like, when you think about it, it's very deep.
Meaning, eh?
Yeah, it's very deep. Like, roots, like, that's where, like, you see in the plants, you see where the roots are in the soil, like, you know.
It's like biology.
It's that deep, right? Yeah, so for me, like, roots just means, you know, where you're coming from, and, you know, that's it for me. Real.
Not like you're asking me, but for me, I think roots, see, when you think about, when you're going to, you went to boarding school now?
Yeah, I went to boarding school.
When you're going to boarding school, your dad, your mom, they'll say, don't forget the family you're coming from.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
It's an African thing.
It's an African thing, and it's like, for me, I used to hear that thing and I used to hate it because I was still going to go do whatever I want.
So now you know the meaning.
But like, when you take it to other essence in life, it's like when you don't forget where you're coming from, like, it helps the story get better and it helps you as a person get better. And it's like, when we come into like, we're coming to what we're talking about right now, like music, the events, my root has been the music itself, like before events. But like, as long as I'm honed into the music, every other thing is really possible.
Yeah, it just follows, right? Music just has its way of, you know, just like connecting everything. And yeah.
Speaking about culture, how would you say culture shaped creativity for you?
Well, I think I'm from West Africa, Nigeria, right? So like, growing up, a lot of stuff that I saw that I didn't think they mattered or anything, right? But looking at it right now, I see how they've, you know, for example, talk about boarding school,
right?
You know, when you have to probably sneak in like goodies and stuff and let your housemaster not catch you. I feel like, then also I was a social prefect in school. So like, you know,
for
time, like when I was like I started doing events as at probably my SS1. Yeah, so like I was always just going into that scene, and for some reason I found myself here, right? So I guess I stayed true. Not like I was very intentional about it, but like it's just shaped who I am today. And I think a lot of, and especially with music, right? Music in every sense has shaped, because, for example, everything I do right now is basically related to music. So like that's had a very, very great impact on my culture. And for example, remember when we were younger, like it used to be a mix of Afrobeats and hip hop.
Yeah.
And I remember when like D'banj, Two-Face, those were like, D'banj for me is my earliest form of that I can connect with, right? You see that those guys were constantly pushing barriers, even Davido, Wizkid, Burna, everybody. So like, just seeing them do all of that, just activated something in me, just saying that I could do the same thing too, like in my own way, like break those barriers and have that tenacity, you understand? So like, I think that's how it's kind of, you know, shaped how I do stuff, right? And how music has played a role in my cultural background.
Yeah, I get that a lot, like the whole conversation of, you know, this Nigerian artists just doing their thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden that's like shaped how we are as people. Because for me, it's the same thing. When you ask me, how did I get into music? How did I get into events? I can never give a real story. It's just like, it was just again, culture. It's just something that was built around me. I just felt like it was my turn to like to carry the story. Like, you know, it's my turn to get a piece of the cake, type thing, bro. So is for me, culture has shaped everything that I've done, and when you even come down to like, what's the culture in Canada, whatever culture I've picked up around here has been able to shape how we converse about wanting to throw events, wanting
100%.
to make the next steps, you know, wanting to establish this, establish that.
Okay, Stack, so what was the first moment that you knew this was serious? Before you say that, I'm just going to say, before I forget, I'm just going to say when this was serious for me. I think it's when our first, relating to Sunset Beat, I think it was when our first check came in. From our first sponsorship check.
That was when you said taking us seriously.
No, that's what I said. I wasn't taking it seriously, but like, I think that was when he first married to me, like, okay, like, this is real. Like, people, you know, it takes a lot for people to support you without giving you money. But when people now support you and give you money, then I felt like a king. That was when I knew that it was real. And I think our first event, not first event, but our event at Propeller.
Okay, yeah.
2024. I think those were the moments that were, you know, that made me realize that Sunset Beats is here to stay. What about you?
Yeah, a key part for me is the Propeller gig. Because I think that was our second gig coming from a free show. For our first show at, what's it called? Wherever that place is that we can't mention. But yeah, I think seeing what we created, not necessarily the people, like the amount of people that came, like just seeing what we were able to achieve. And this was coming from, I mean, a lot of people say this, like we did this on the drawing board and we were able to execute it. But like, this wasn't something I'd seen before you coming into play. Do you understand? And it's like, for us to do that, it was real for me. And I think May's concert, the after party of that showed like a huge following of what we're doing. So I said,
guys, give us our flowers, man. Like,
you know, for real though. So on that note, what are we planning next? What's our goal? What are we trying to achieve now?
What are we building basically, right?
Yeah.
I think for the longest time, I thought we were just building like a company that does like stuff with music, but along the line, I think it just went to sprout something bigger, right? I would have, if you asked me this like last month, I would have said a community, right? But right now, I think it's an ecosystem, right? Because like we're building a system where everybody can thrive, everybody creative, everybody has a part to play. Consumers, DJs, shout out to whoever is recording this right now. You guys all have a part to play, right? So like, we're just trying to create an ecosystem for me, and I think it's working. We're getting there. Like, it's not yet there where we want it to be, but basically, we're just trying to spotlight culture. That's the easiest. In fact, let me directly just underline that part. We're just trying to spotlight culture.
I like how culture is like the recurring word for me. Real talk, guys. Me, I don't know. I can't say for sure. I'm on board with this, man. I can't say for sure, but like one thing I know for sure is I'm here to keep things in motion. I'm here to keep putting Nigeria, Africa, and this culture that we're talking about on the map, because it's different.
Taking it global, baby.
You understand? It's different. I hear it all the time, and like I knew it from time, but you know, when every other person is telling you the same thing and the same thing over and over again, then you probably should pay attention to it. So for me, you know, it's just about keeping active. Wherever this takes us, I'm here for the ride.
I'm here for it, man. I'm here wherever
Sunset, baby.
Takes me anywhere. I'm going.
I think we need to account, like for Rhodes, I keep saying it, anyone that's known me is like, I love Market Price so much.
I love it, man. Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Market Price if you're watching this. But like, what I'm saying is, there is a whole energy we can achieve there, and we really just need people to come out and like experience that.
Yeah, for me, like Market Price, you know, we've been saying this, like, despite all our successful events at Market Price, like, we still haven't executed what we have in our minds, right? And I'm hoping the 28th like we're going to put that to bed once and for all, because I just want a place where people can just come, no pressure, just feel themselves, good music, good people, free food, free refreshments.
Free food. Now you go buy food for them.
It's free food, guys, free food,
Yeah,
free
no.
drinks, everything free, meet people, vibe, oh, and most importantly, rave together, right? Because
Yeah.
we have Tronic coming, we have Fro Tribe, we have Laram Wav. Those are three excellent DJs. So like, I can't wait to to see what they're up to. Like I've been seeing snippets, and I just want to share this to everybody. So 28 for me, I can't wait for it. Like because I'm excited to show everybody the vision, and he doesn't know this yet. Not because he doesn't know this yet because I'm about to say something now. So don't freak out.
Commit.
So I'm trying to us to do like once this works out, we have to do a patio version of SBSS Pop Up, right? Disc 1 to 10. Disc 1 to 10. We're giving them this summer.
On camera.
We're giving them this summer.
That's what we do. SBSS signing out again.
Again.
Cheers, bro.